Derek Carr is now the new quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. Signed a big deal, 4 year, 150 million. He got paid. And a lot of people are down on Derek Carr. They don't think he's that great of a quarterback, but you look at the resume, what he's put up with the Raiders, and he hasn't had a good defense his whole career. Max Crosby, he's a great defender. He does a lot good, but he's not the other 10 players on the defense. Everybody else on the Raiders defense year in, year out has been ass. Derek Carr has had to make a lot more plays happen, had to, make up for not having the best defense in his career. And you're in the AFC West, you have to go against the Chiefs, you have to go against the Chargers, and the AFC, conference as a whole, you got to go against a lot of great teams. And he's took them to the playoffs, twice and had an MVP year, but, unfortunately he got hurt, was out for the rest of the season that year. But Derek Carr, I'm very high on him. Think he's at least, a top 15 quarterback, possibly can be a top 10 quarterback. We'd have to, break that down in another video, but I think Derek Carr is a great quarterback, great leader, just everything you want in your quarterback, the leadership, being able to step in front of, the press conference, all that stuff. He carries himself very well. And with the Saints team, you got so many weapons. You got a great offensive line. You have a top 5 defense in the league. So that's really all you needed was a quarterback. You bring in Derek Carr to this Saints team, and they're going to be able to do some damage. Obviously, you're going to have to bring some guys, make some moves. Jarvis Landry, possibly resign him. But Chris Olave, he was up for Rookie of the Year. He was a great receiver in his first year, put up, over 1,000 yards. And if you can get Michael Thomas to come back and get healthier on a cheaper deal, obviously, because I think he's going to be a free agent or they're possible salary cap cut. But if you could bring him back, that's another great receiver for Derek Carr to have. So I think we're going to see the best version of Derek Carr on the Saints. Dennis Allen, they have that connection. He drafted him. And with this great defense, he won't have to do as much. And with a guy like Alvin Kamara, things will be easier for him. And so I'm really excited for what the Saints team will look like. Like I mentioned in the video before, I'm really high on the Panthers. Now, I think if they get a quarterback, they're a quarterback away. They have all the skills. They have, they make some more moves in the draft. They have a great coaching staff. I think, the coaching staff in Carolina is better than the Saints and better than the Bucks and the Falcons, all the other teams, But so I think it's between those two teams. Now, I want to see what the Panthers do at the quarterback position, but right now I'd give the nod to the Saints because Derek Carr. I'm pretty sure everybody else would give the nod to him because looking at every other quarterback in this division, they're all pretty much rookies. But so yeah, I mean Derek Carr really upgraded, went to the Saints in a lesser division than, the AFC West. And pretty much all he has to do is just play as good as he played with the Raiders, and they're going to win that division. So I'm happy for Derek Carr. This is a good move for him. This is a good move for the Saints. And we'll see the Saints in the playoffs once again. New York Knicks, they might be onto something. You know how they've been playing lately. They won 9 in a row, and then they just beat the Celtics, in double overtime last night. So this New York Knicks team is exciting to watch now. Although I don't like Tom Thibodeau, how he's played